So when you enter a trade, you have four possible scenarios, right? You have the potential for a big loss. You have the potential for a small loss. You have a potential for a small gain. You have the potential for a big gain. My goal in the market is to minimize this quadrant and maximize this quadrant, right? And so how do we do that? Well, one of the ways that I do it is I try to sell offensively, meaning that I will sell from one third to one half of my position, when it gets to anywhere from a 5 to 10% gain. And what does that do for me? That helps prevent the chance for a big loss, right? Barring some gap down that could happen, right? Fastly or whatever. But that's the exception. That's not what happens, day in and day out of the market on a normal basis. And position size will help you negate that problem potentially too. But again, going back to this. So by selling offensively, one third to one half percentage of my position at 8 to 10%, I am now negating the chance for a big loss. If you have too many indicators and too many trend lines and too much stuff going on in your chart, you can't see what's most important, which is price, right? I mean, that's what needs to be speaking to you is the price action, right? Remember, if price goes up, even on low volume, well, price is still higher, right? Only price pays, as Brian Chan likes to say. So keep your chart simple. Do not paper trade. I think I can't say that enough. Do not paper trade. It's really important to understand your emotions, and you can only do that by using real money, right? So if real money is on the line, then you really get in touch, what a loss and what a win actually feels like.
I definitely agree with you when it comes to paper trading. I think it's not the same emotional feel losing fake money versus even losing $10 in $100 account. I mean, it just doesn't feel the same. And before you actually experience what that feels like, the amount of money doesn't really matter. You're not going to know how you're going to react, and you're not going to be able to deal with all those emotions that come with it. So I completely agree.
Yeah, 100% on that. I mean, listen, paper trading, we're all millionaires on paper, right?
Yeah.